Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Sports Podcast, the Recap Fantasy Sports Podcast. I'm sorry. I am your host, Openmynd, along with the other host, Deezy.
What's going on, everybody?
And we back again, y'all, with week 13 of NFL football. Week 13 of NFL football and a little bit of basketball sprinkled in there. A little Sunday basketball game, close the show out. But before we get started, I got to do some administrative stuff in the background. Going to pass the mic to DZ. But before I pass the mic, brother, how was your week 12? Did you win some money? Did you lose money?
Well,
Talk, tell us what happened last week. Recap.
I did one of the things I told myself I would never do, and that is called, rethink what I did and change my
You double,
lineup.
so you double backed on the lineup and you didn't trust yourself. I should say.
Yeah, and I'm kicking myself because the guy that the three people I took out was the ones I needed to score, and they did very good.
Okay. Well, Well, I got all of the administrative stuff posted in the background, y'all. So we're gonna uh, not waste too much time. What we're gonna do this time on this episode, we're gonna do open your DraftKings app. If you've never been to the show, this is your first time vibing with us, your first time being to the show. This is what we do. We make lineups live on screen to the best of our ability. You can have those lineups. You can have all those players as you see on your screen, or you can take your favorite players, you mix them in, whatever picks you have, and all we want you to do is win some money. That's it. We just want y'all to win. We trying to help the best way we can. We're not experts. We just play just like y'all play. Got a little podcast. Want to come kick it with y'all on the night before the football game. Right. Week 13. This NFL season has been off the chain, to say the least. I'm loving the football I've been seeing. Not every football game, right, so to speak. Not every football game, not every football game
You mean you mean
has
you,
been dope.
you mean you're not liking them Eagles? I don't think anybody's liking them
I don't
Eagles.
like I don't like the Eagles because the Eagles are frauds. Okay, the Eagles are frauds, man. Okay, you tell me. Okay, think about it. You tell me. Is the Eagles not frauds? They got a
Ah,
I know haters, but I don't care. Y'all can call me a hater. I'm not an Eagles hater. I just don't. The Eagles are just frauds to me. I just they're frauds.
I think I forgot which game I watched. I watched against the Kansas City game. I turned it off. I said there ain't no way they're gonna win, and then I got turned back like they won. I'm like how? And I looked at some of the clips and was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so it's like they're not calling much against them, but they're doing whatever the hell they want to do.
I say the Eagles is frauds because if you watch an Eagles game, you see how the refs just let them dudes just get away with murder, right? The
Mm-hmm.
refs, the referees are the defining factor of the game, not the skill of the players. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that there's so many questionable situations each and every one of the Eagles games, not one, not two, not three, but every one of their damn games. This week 13, every game the Eagles play is like, yo, if you watching how the referees call the game, it's like it's almost fixed for the Eagles, man. Like, man, whatever, y'all. So we're gonna open up the DraftKings app, online, mobile app, whatever, what have you. We're going to go to the free contest, all day free contest for NFL, right? This is free. You do not have to bet no money. You do not have to bet none of your own money. If none of these lineups don't make no money, you didn't lose no money, right? I'm gonna start the quarterback off situation this week. I like this matchup. I think they're gonna blow these boys out the park. Give me Tua Tagovailoa pairing them up with Tyreek Hill, baby, going against them Washington command what they commanded. Lawson. Washington Commanders are commanding Lawson. Just say
Gotcha. Let's see here. Who can I pick at running back? Who would be? A good running back. You know, let me see. Do I like White here? I do like White against Carolina. I do like White. Rasheed White, 6,300.
Yeah, because Rasheed White is a solid running back. I mean, and what the Panthers finna do to stop him? You know
Nothing.
what they finna do, what they finna do, and just to keep the money down because I spent a lot of money on Tyreek Hill. I think that he's gonna have a good game. Dave Montgomery finna run all over these New Orleans Saints. 6,500, I can't beat that because this boy's a touchdown machine. He ain't got to give me 100 yards. Just give me 2 touchdowns. And he can give me the 18 points that he's showing on your screen. I'll take it. Cheap, cheap running back. Because we spent all that money on Tua and Tyreek Hill. So already we can't get no premier running backs. Gonna have to get some productive running backs for 6,000, which I don't mind. Hey, let's go. Let's
That's
get
true.
it. I
That's
like
true.
our chance.
That's true. I think I'm gonna take the defense. I mean, I've been taking it for the past few weeks. I've been doing pretty decent with it.
Which defense you talking about, though?
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking.
I don't
Hmm.
think it's a situation where I think everybody gonna score on everybody. Well, nah, take that back. I'm gonna throw a few suggestions out here. You pick who you want because it's your pick. I can't take your pick, but I'm gonna throw a few suggestions. Off top, the Jets going against Atlanta Dirty Birds. That's a good matchup. Jets ain't got nothing to lose, nothing to win, so they just gonna sabotage everybody they play, and they playing solid on defense.
It's true.
Uh, the Browns, their situation is gone. You may about to start Joe Flacco. Come on now, the Browns defense going to give Matthew Stafford hell. That's another suggestion. I don't trust the Lions. I don't trust the 49ers situation or the Eagles against each other. I think both teams going to score on each other. However, believe it or not, I think the Broncos going to give Houston Texans a little hell. I think CJ Stroud going to struggle in this Broncos game. He may play some solid football, but I think we should fade CJ Stroud in this Broncos game because the Broncos been playing some mysterious football. We got to get don't understand it. I haven't been picking the Broncos defense. I haven't been picking them. But these dudes been let's click on it. Let's click on the Broncos defense real quick. Let me see, because they ain't just been like balling, but look at what they did to the Browns. This past like I'm saying, I didn't pick them, right? But I saw them lighting up on the scoreboards last week, right? And I was like, with the Broncos? What the Broncos doing?
Uh,
Broncos at the Cleveland Browns. They had 3 fumble recoveries, 4 sacks, and a safety. They put
it's,
up 15 defensive points.
it's not just that. They're on a 5 game winning streak, too.
Yeah. And that's because of the defense. The defense is really doing their job. Now they're not putting up a lot of points, but just saying those are my three, like, let me just throw them out there for you. Still your pick, but just saying I don't really believe in none of these defenses, including the 3 that I just mentioned. But I'm saying if we even got to bother with it, to me, them the 3 most uh, opportune situations, I guess, the best word I can think of right now. Because they
Gotcha.
all these situations ain't nobody really finna stop really by anybody. I still think CJ Stroud gonna throw a touchdown pass, but I just think they're gonna struggle. I think that's gonna be a tight game, Broncos versus Houston. I think the score may be 20 something to 17 or something, maybe. Broncos. I think the Broncos gonna win by a field goal. I think it's gonna be a real tight because Houston defense is good too. That's another pick. I say that. Let me throw that in there. Houston defense and Broncos defense. I don't think Russell Wilson finna blow the Houston Texans out the park. I think Russell Wilson gonna play conservative ball and do just enough to win. And it'll be a field goal game, touchdown apiece. I don't think nobody gonna run up the scoreboard in that game. Could be wrong, but I'm just thinking that the Houston defense, the Denver Broncos defense, Browns defense, and Jets defense are some of the best like situations going into week 13.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and, because I don't, personally, I don't like to spend a lot of money on I mean, not on Broncos, but on defenses unless I have to. So 2,700 with the Broncos looks enticing. It looks good. And I'm going to do that.
All right, and not expecting them to really, blow your lineup out the park. Because I'm just like I said. Let me reiterate: anybody that's playing in this early slate, this like this, your defense that you pick ain't really gonna do too much. They're gonna hold their line. I guess if you can get 10 points out of them, 12 points out of them, you're doing good. You're doing decent out of whatever defense you pick on this list.
It's
So
true.
we got 17,000 left. I'm gonna go ahead and get the tight end situation out the way. This is a tight end situation. I know better than to pass up because he's been my boy most of the season. I just got off of him for a minute because he had a bad stretch of games. But Pat Fryer moved for the Pittsburgh Steelers going against the Arizona Cardinals. Pat Fryer moved is their best receiver, right? And that's who they throwing the ball to. None of the receivers on the Steelers getting really no good looks. They're not getting open. They're not making separation. And I think, and surprisingly, the Steelers in they in playoff contention, wild card, but they can still, they like a. I don't know what their division like situation is right now, but Coach Tomlin is doing his best, and their game plan is surrounded around Fryer move. At 4,300, I'm running with Pat Fryer move at tight end.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let me see. Can I get a receiver? Give me a cheap receiver. Hey, guess what? Green Bay is not playing. Darn. Um.
Love you some Green Bay. You in love with Jordan Love, man.
Hey man, no, it's not Jordan Love. It's a simple fact that their receivers are cheap and they produce. That is,
Yeah, I can't say that you lying. I just be like, I just see Green Bay Packers. I should be like, really, the Packers, really.
and anyway, I know we don't like going up against the Eagles, but you want to know something? I don't think Debo is going to just sit back, but that's probably a little bit too much. Let me see. 6,200, yeah, that'd be a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't think Debo's going to sit back and allow them Eagles to do what they want.
I tell you what, you should throw this out there. Jameson Williams has been quietly balling for the Lions at 3,600. They've been utilizing him a lot. Um, I don't know what it is. He just started to emerge, so I'm thinking he may be a good sleeper pick. Maybe not super productive.
True.
Maybe not super productive, but I think he could be a good sleeper in this Saints game just because the Lions like playing. The Saints like playing tricky football. So I think the Lions gonna be playing some tricky football. I don't think they're gonna do the normal things they do. I think Amon Rock gonna do his thing, probably 100 yards reception. We just can't afford him on this particular line. But I think the other receiver in this situation is Jameson Williams. I mean, think about it. Amon Ross, who's the Lions receiving corps? Amon Ross St. Brown, Sam Laporta. Name another receiver outside of
Wilson,
Caleb Grant.
Wilson, and Josh Reynolds.
Is Josh Reynolds productive?
No, not really, but Jameson, when yeah, because he's getting back in his shape if I'm correct, because he was injured or something. If I'm correct, am I lying right there?
They slowly like integrating him back, and every time the ball come to him, minus a few drops here and there, he been productive. So I'm just saying, if we just looking for a cheap receiver, I think James Williams gonna have himself a pretty decent game, not monster game, not breaking the slate, not flaming out, but I think he'll pay off his price if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there. Until because I don't want him to just that one game you forget to pick him. He's mentioned.
Right, like he's done a couple of games this season, and I didn't pick him, and I was like, "Yo, James Winston, he flaming out. He got a touchdown." And like because you don't think about him because you don't hear him call. They're not calling his name, and then when I watch the Lions game, they're not throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
He's out there, but doing nothing. So it's like, all right, whatever.
It,
But
it,
then
it's not just that he's 3,600, and not a lot of people are scrolling that far down.
they're not scrolling that far down, and nor is Jared Goff throwing in the ball. It's just at least that was the first, at least because he was out for the first 5 weeks. When he came back though, when he was on the field, they still wasn't utilizing.
True.
That's what I know.
Okay.
So just saying. Now, I don't really trust Denver's receivers, right? But we gotta deal with these bottom feeders. Um, but I got a receiver that I think we'll love in this situation. I know we got the Broncos on defense, but Noah Brown on the Houston Texans is back. 4,500. He's expected to play. At 4,500, Noah Brown was balling before he got hurt. Only reason he's not playing is because he got hurt, not because he got suspended. So I'm thinking Noah Brown finna come in and have a good day in Denver. Still think the Houston Texans gonna lose the game, but I think Noah Brown is gonna be. He's a slot receiver, man. They've been using before he got hurt in Week 10, bro.
He was
Man,
yeah.
the man had 7 receptions for 172 yards. And the game before that, he had 6 receptions for 153 yards. I mean, 8 targets. Come on, bro. Give me Noah Brown. He back too? Yes. But I think Tank Dell. I don't think Tank Dell is gonna play. I don't know. He got a Q tag on his name, Tank Dell, and they saying he's questionable for Sunday's contest. Is expected to play. Okay, so with Tank Dell and Noah Brown, man, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't pass that price up if you ask me.
I can't. He's gonna be utilized. I don't know why he priced so low. He ought to be pricing 6,000, but I ain't gonna jinx it. He is
Shut up.
the receiver
Shut up.
that team. I got you. One last thing. Jonathan Taylor is out. Zach Moss is starting. You want to throw that out there?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is the flex. Hold on, let me move over here to the flex. Looking at 46.
Johnny Taylor is out. Zach Moss is starting.
See, let's scroll down here. Let's see. Against Tennessee? Hmm. I don't know about against Tennessee, though.
Tennessee's defense is really good.
Uh,
You might know him that's going to do better than him in their matchup. It's up to you. These are the questions you ask yourself. In this situation, all you have to pick by is Zach Moss, Jeff Wilson, Johan Dotson, Kenneth Gainwell, Zeke Elliott, Algier, Gibson, Freeman, DeMarcado, I might be saying his name wrong, Spears, Eli Mitchell, Jamal Williams for the Saints, and Miles Sanders. I mean,
yeah,
these are your options.
yeah, I think Zach Moss is the best spot. Yeah, because with Jonathan Taylor going, he's going to get those touches, and he's going to get
Yeah,
that
and he's saying
usage.
he's starting, and they're going to be using him for 4 quarters of football, so he'll give them at least 12, 13 points.
Yeah.
Give him 60 yards rushing, maybe a couple of receptions. Not a lot of production, but definitely utilizing them because you start. So we have Tua, Tagovailoa, Rashad Wright, David Montgomery, Tyreek Hill, Jameson Williams, Noah Brown, Pat Pryor, move Zach Moss, Broncos on defense. Go ahead and enter that free squad, y'all. That was free squad. Now, there were 2 free squads, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to reserve that one for myself. So the next lineup we want to do is the early slate, 7-game early slate. I want to do because that other free squad on there, I'm saving that one for myself. The show can't have that one. That's my free squad. Private entries off the show, offline that don't nobody get to see but me and God. All right, so early slate. We back at the early slate. I'm gonna give you the quarterback pick, brother, since I already picked the quarterback.
Oof.
Early slate. Oh, we can get it's some good matchups in here, man. The Dolphins versus the Commanders ain't the only good matchup here, brother.
I know. I mean, C.J. Strauss is priced more than Tua. I thought I'd never see that ever.
Stroud in MVP conversation, man. Stroud been going off.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Did you know who in the good spot though?
Russell Wilson.
Yep, Russell Wilson is great.
And I was going to him early in the season too, and everybody was just dogging him out. I'm going to go to him now. I'm going to go Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, who you pairing him up with?
Let me see.
He ain't got many options.
Not many.
And that tight end is trash on the Broncos. I don't even know how they. I don't even understand how the Broncos are winning games. They're just winning, man.
They got a game manager now. They probably finally listened to him. What you think?
Who? Listen to who?
Wilson?
I'm saying, look, I'm saying it's a good pick. I'm just trying to figure out who we gonna throw the ball to because Jerry Judy is not productive.
No, Jared Judy ain't nothing. It's either Courtney Sutherland.
Cortland Sutton. All right,
Oh wait.
it's just Cortland Sutton and Jerry Judy because like I said, the tight end on the Broncos is trash.
Yeah, we're going Courtney Sutherland.
All right, so since we starting off with a cheap quarterback and a cheap receiver, we're gonna spend some money on some of these running backs. We're gonna do the opposite of what we did for this line. So,
Don't forget we still got. I don't think Tyreek Hill's a smart fade, especially in a 7 game early slate.
well, I'm picking running backs. If you so choose to do so, sir, that is on you when it's your turn, sir.
Yes,
However,
sir.
I like Raheem Mostert versus the Washington Commanders.
Have you seen has Akane come? Has Akane been dipping in his
Hey,
touches?
name is Ashane. No, look at Devon Ashane. That's his name, not Akane. That's what I said. Ashane. Okay,
I
so
murdered his name.
last game he played, he had one rushing attempt for 1 yard, one reception for 4 yards on one target, and he was not injured or hurt. He played four quarters of football, and he ran for 1 yard on one attempt. I don't know what's going on, but ain't nothing wrong with him. He ain't hurt.
That's true. All right,
So,
Raheem Mostert.
so yep, I'm running with no. I'm not gonna run. I'm going with Derrick Henry against Colts.
What? You picking him for the first time this season?
6,800. If he can give me 20 points for 6,800, I won't be mad at.
Oh yeah, gotcha. I'm gonna go against his other guy. I think he might have solved all his issue. B. John Robinson.
Against the Jets defense. What's wrong with you? What is you with you and Bijan Robinson? You like this guy?
Well, he gets his touches, and then on top of all of that, let's see here. If I'm correct, Jets hold one of the worst rushing defenses in the league, and Atlanta's one of the best.
Okay. Bijan Robinson is going to be the second running back. Okay, so wide receiver situation. Since I got the money this time, and it's a different lineup, I'm gonna roll with a cheaper receiver. I won't Garrett Wilson. Jets.
Well,
Because the Atlanta Falcons defense ain't the Atlanta Falcons secondary ain't stopping shit. Give me Garrett Wilson because that man been productive all season.
gotcha. Let's see here. I'll take tight end. Give me Laporta.
Sam Laporta, yeah, man, he's very productive.
One of Goff's favorite receivers. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick it.
I'll tell you what, I will fade Tyreek Hill and I'll get Jalen Waddle instead.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see here. Let's get the defense. Steelers against Arizona. Jets. Jets are a little bit priced up.
But you got Bijan Robinson, you be going against yourself.
Yeah, I'm picking the Broncos.
Broncos again.
Yep.
All right. So they have been utilizing this brother, so I'm gonna utilize him too.
Who is
Uh,
that?
Gerald Everett, tight end for the Chargers. They have been utilizing him. So I am going to utilize him because there's something about New England. When people play New England, the tight ends usually have good games against New England. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. It's just the way Bill Belichick plays football. Whoever's playing in New England, outside of a Tyreek Hill or a strong team, the tight end usually has a good game. I'm gonna go with Gerald Everett just because we don't have nowhere else to go, and should be productive. We got Russell Wilson. Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, Garrett Wilson, Cortland Sutton, Jalen Waddle, Sam Laporta, Gerald Everett. Broncos on defense again. This is for the early slate. I'm gonna enter that now. I want to skip the afternoon games because I just do not like the I don't like this Eagles versus 49ers matchup. I don't like it. I don't like the Cleveland Browns versus the Rams matchup. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to spend my money on it. Good luck to y'all if y'all win some money. We're gonna jump over into prime time football. That will be the prime time night tournament, not the tiers. Prime time night tournament. I'm gonna get the quarterback, and I'm finna upset my brother here by picking Patrick Mahomes going against these Green Bay Packers. He loves so much. He loves these boys. He loved him some Green Bay Packers. I'm gonna pair Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco.
Well, I mean, like I told you, they're cheap receivers. So I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay, well here you go. You're, you're right there. Let's see what you do.
But
Let's see what you're talking about.
will I pick them against Kansas City? No. I think
Right?
they're.
Oh, you picked the Lions.
Well, you see what they did against the Lions too, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm just saying, these your boys. These your later halfway through the season, you done became a closet Green Bay Packers fan that don't nobody know about. But me, you, and God.
Okay, I don't really like the running back situation. Let's see here. I would say Kelsey, but I'm going to go. Let me see here if I'm correct. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going Ingram at 4,700. Let's see. Can we save some money here for tight end?
Who is Ingram?
Evan Ingram.
Oh, you was okay. I thought you was looking at okay. Evan Ingram at tight end. Let's see the other running back. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way because I think he's gonna have a good game. Give me Joe Mixon because they don't have the court. Joe Burrow is out, right?
Yeah, out with an injury. That was painful.
Yeah. So they're gonna be using Joe Mixon a lot.
True, true, true. I think Jamar Chase is a little bit too high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quarterback with this quarterback swap out. That also affects the star receivers numbers. You see it across
yeah,
NFL across the board. Anytime the star quarterback goes out, the star receiver usually suffers, and the incumbent quarterback comes in and just throws the ball to whoever they feel comfortable to, and that rhythm is just off. So
yeah, and I think that rhythm is T Higgins.
yeah, and here's the thing: even if it's T Higgins, it still puts a lot of production on Joe Mixon because the coach trusts the running back to just protect the ball more so than that new quarterback to throw the ball. Yes, they're gonna throw balls and do their best to try to throw little short passes downfield. But situations where when your star quarterback is injured, they usually run the ball a lot or throw it to the tight end a lot. Or
True. Yeah, I'm picking T Higgins.
how much is T Higgins?
600, 6,000.
T Higgins 6,000. Calvin Ridley went off last week. That was your pick last week. Good looking on Calvin Ridley. Rashid Rice was my pick last week, though. I picked Rashid Rice, told everybody to pick Rashid Rice, and he went off. So if you had Rashid Rice on account of your boy's open mind telling you to pick him, I hope you got that money. We finna roll with Rashid Rice again because we got Patrick Mahomes. And we going against these Green Bay Packers. What they finna do to the Chiefs? Nothing. They ain't finna do a damn thing. The Chiefs lost to them Eagles, so they mad they could have taken out the Packers.
Oh man, 4,300 is kind of forcing me to look further down the line. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find a receiver. That's not Green Bay. I don't trust them right now. Not going up against that somehow that Kansas City defense. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go defense.
Picking the defense.
Yeah, I don't.
Picking,
I don't see them getting out of this. I'm going to pick Chiefs.
you gonna pick the Chiefs on defense?
Yeah.
Why you going against the Green Bay Packers,
I
man?
don't see them doing too well.
You
Right.
don't see the Green Bay Packers. Wait a minute. Christian Watson had 5 receptions on 94 yards against the Lions. Good defense. And Dobbs. Wait, no, not Dobbs, but Reed. Jalen Reed had 4 receptions, 34 yards, a touchdown on 8 targets. You don't want to pick the Green Bay Packers.
Not right now. I gotta think real quick before because it's going to be one of them. But I gotta make sure which one I pick.
Well, I feel where you're coming from. It's not a bad idea. However, this is a good idea. Calvin at wide receiver, and I know I'm squeezing us, but there is another uh, Chiefs wide receiver that's also going to be productive against this Green Bay Packers game. But I can't fade Calvin Ridley. I can't do it. I can't I can't fade it. I can't fade Calvin. I can't fade him, bro. I know we ain't got a lot of money. I know 10,000 is all we got, and 6,600 is a squeeze, right? It's a squeeze, I know, but we cannot fade Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
I want this show lineup to do well, man. I do. I really want this show
And
lineup to do.
man, the Lions have been doing well for the past few weeks.
Yeah, the show squads have been cashing out, y'all. Just so y'all know, so y'all can go back and scroll down our archives and look at those show squads that we gave y'all. They're not cashing like back jackpot money, but they're green when they play.
That's
And
true.
if you grab some of those players off those lines, like we're giving them to you, you're gonna win. Your line gonna be green. You don't have to have the lineup exactly as it shows,
That's
but
true.
grab some of these players, mix in some of these picks on your screen with some of your own picks, if not the whole lineup in of itself. You welcome to it. We're giving it to you. These lines are cashing, right? It's not, get rich and go, quit your job cash. But I'm telling you, these are some good picks.
Yeah.
You know, just our lines are cashing. Sometimes I'm hard headed, and we'll be doing a show, and I'll forget to enter the squad, even though we sat here and talked about it and mentioned these names, and we log off and end the show, and I check my damn thing. I ain't even enter the damn show squad, and DZ hit me up like, yo, man, he's sending me screenshots of the show squad cashing, and I'm just sitting there just grinding my teeth at my phone because I'm like, I ain't even into the damn show squad. It's good as numbers doing good, but I ain't even it happens. So I'm just telling y'all, like, don't sleep on these show lines, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. No, no. While he was going on, I looked at Justin Watson. I like him for 3,400.
Right. So, with that said, this is the last football line for the show. We got Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco. Excuse my background. It's a lot of noise in my background. Isaiah Pacheco, Joe Mixon, T. Higgins, Rashi Rice, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram, Justin Watson, the Chiefs on defense. I'm gonna enter the show squad because I ain't gonna forget. And before we close out, let's give y'all one NBA line. Well, yeah, one NBA line for Monday, not Sunday. There won't be no NBA games for Sunday, but there will be two games on NBA Monday. We're gonna cover them right here now. Just those two games, get them on out the way. That's all the NBA that's gonna take place between now and Monday. I think the next NBA is Tuesday, but we don't have access to those contests yet. They're not showing them. So before we close out the show right now, go to your NBA all day squad. Should be two games. Bring up the screen. I'm gonna start us off. I'm picking the center. I'm picking the big man. I'm picking the big man. I like Val. Val been going off, but I don't know how Val gonna play against Sabonis. So I much rather trust Zion Williamson.
Wow.
No, what?
Interesting.
No, take that back. Take that back. Give me Al Horford.
But do you think I think the biggest question with Al Horford is do you think KP is gonna play?
KP.
Yeah, Porzingis.
Even if he does play, I still want Al Horford
Okay.
because he's a compliment to each other.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Al Al Horford is playing power forward, even if Porzingis starts at center. They still gonna have Horford at power forward, or they'll have Horford coming off the bench either way because of Jason Tatum. But Al Horford still, to me, even coming off the bench, is still solid for 30 points.
That's true.
Even come, so I'll take Al Horford at center.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take the two. Give me Derek White.
Derek White at the one.
At the
Got you.
at the
Got
two. At the two.
you want to put Derek White at the two?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll take care of the one.
Dang.
Is see I'm gonna be playing for Monday's game. See, a lot of since we're looking at this stuff early, we got these outs and questionables. And a lot of the stuff is they don't know what it's gonna be between Monday. I don't think CJ McCollum is gonna play Monday.
Yeah, he's been ruled out of Saturday.
I don't, but I do like De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox has been very productive. So give me De'Aaron Fox at the one.
Gotcha. Look at the three. I've not really liked Brown this season at all.
I have not either. Jaylen Brown has been disappointing me. He's had some flashes here and there, but he has not ever paid off his price. And neither is Jason Tatum, by the way. Jason Tatum can go on somewhere with his little 34 points he be giving me. Like Jason Tatum, yeah, he had a 77-point game back in November 20th. Then he went off again on November 26th for 54 points. Other than that, he has not paid off his $10,000 price. I don't see why he costs so much. Y'all can have Jason Tatum back. Y'all can have him back. I got, you know how you pick somebody up by you get your two fingers, your index finger and your thumb. You
Mm-hmm.
just barely. That's why I'm holding Jason Tatum by his shirt like that. Y'all can have him back. We'll set him down there gently. Y'all can take Jason Tatum back and give him back to you. Now he has a good game on TV, but on these fantasy sports lineups, y'all can have Jason Tatum back. I don't want him. You can have him back. I don't want him.
Yeah, good. That's good. Well, I think I'm going to pick him for the first time I've ever had him this season. Zion Williamson at the 4.
At the four, and at the number 3 spot, I've been eyeballing this brother. He's been solid. Been solid. He had a bad game on November 27th. I think he had in foul trouble. I don't know what happened. He just had a bad game. But Buddy Hield has been solid at the number 3 spot. So give me Buddy Hield. Might be saying his name wrong, but Buddy.
Gotcha.
Give me Buddy. Buddy look.
Alright, we're starting to run out of money. Hmm.
But there's some Celtics that's gonna play though.
That's true.
You got Hauser, you got Peyton Pritchard, Andrew Nembird for the Pacers, and no, not Jose Alvarado. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sam Howard taking up the
So,
forward spot.
you're right. We are running out of money, so I'm gonna drop De'Aaron Fox because he just costs too much. I'm gonna drop De'Aaron Fox. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to do this. I'm putting Bruce Brown at the 1. Bruce Brown getting 32 minutes. I think he's gonna have a solid, decent game. Decent, solid, decent. Maybe not too much. We run out of money. I still want De'Aaron Fox, and I still recommend De'Aaron Fox to everybody listening. But for the sake of money, give me Bruce Brown at the 1.
Good. Well, I'm gonna take up my guy who's been basically saving me on some of my basketball lineups, and that's Drew Holiday. I don't know why, but he's been saving me.
You want Drew Holiday in the utility spot?
Drew Holiday in the guard spot.
All right. Drew Holiday in the guard spot. So the util spot, we got 5,000 left. Let's see, do I want Jordan Hawkins? No, I don't. Hawkins. Control. I don't really like Scotty Harrison Barnes. He too volatile, but I think he's the best pick amongst this group below him. So 5,000 is all we got left. That's all we can afford. So Bruce Brown, Derek White, Buddy Hield, Zion Williamson, Al Horford, Drew Holiday. Is it Sam Hauser? Yeah, Sam Hauser and Harrison Barnes for the NBA Monday basketball game to close out the show. So hope y'all get this money for Sunday night football. Hope y'all get this money for Monday night football. Hope y'all get this money for the NBA Monday basketball game. It's gonna go on 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, right before the right the same time really as the football game. So not that y'all got to watch it, but at least throw that lineup in if you're gonna be watching Monday Night Football. This is the show for the day. NFL Week 13 is in the books, y'all. Fantasy Sports Podcast. Get this money. Hope y'all win. I'm your host, Openmynd, along with your other host, Deezy.
Good night, everybody.
Happy drafting. Peace.